When I first started coming here, none of this was here.
Nope.
That was there.
The hedge wasn't there. The school wasn't there. That's the school over there. Behind that hedge is the school playing fields.
Yes.
And that goes much further back against the edge of the quarry. So the stage was where those railings are now.
Right there?
Right there, trust me.
That's.
It was only a mock-up stage room.
So that tree that's back there right now.
That's pure coincidence.
No, there's a tree over there, like a real big old one.
Oh,
that was
the great big ones.
Yeah.
They were probably all here. Yeah.
That was here at the time. And where were you standing?
All over the place. Dotted round here were tents. It was a big garden party.
Okay.
And the whole village came here. It was the highlight of village life. So Paul was in the crowd as well with Ivan, but they didn't meet.
Paul rode his bike, right?
Yeah, he had a bike, yeah. He had a bike.
What color was it, you remember?
Oh, I think, go away.
Listen to
you. This was just a wacky big field, and it was down there. But that hedge wasn't there, as I said, and the school wasn't there. The only thing in that field was a scout hut, right in the far corner, a wooden scout hut.
So the hedge was there, but I remember though with, I think that's been there for over 25 years though. So that's what I'm saying, that's
right.
Me. I mean, I remember the hedge always being there.
It was on a wagon, right?
That was later on.
They played on a wagon?
No, only to go around the tour. If you look at your programme, you'll see they did the tour.
Yeah, this is the procession.
In the procession, they were only on the wagon for the procession.
So when they played, it was a stage. It wasn't a wagon.
No, it wasn't a wagon.
But they were on the wagon.
They were on the wagon when they went around the village in the procession. They had a procession.
So, and what pulled the wagon? A car or a horse?
That was a low loader.
What does that mean? Oh, like a tractor.
Flatbed lorry.
Okay.
So they did play here in the garden?
They played in the
so that's a whole new building right there.
And later on in the hall, that's where John met Paul. Paul was in the crowds, but you've got to remember the whole of the village was here.
Yeah,
And guests and everything. Paul was walking around with Ivan. Ivan just said that to me.
81.
They didn't meet, they only met in the church hall in the evening.
Really? So you came before?
So they didn't even meet until they went back. But he saw him here play and he was impressed.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Let's just say he played here. There's our extension, you can see it now.
You know what? I admire the fact that you actually can remember it.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I'm remembering lots of... I spoke to my mates, other Wooltonians, and they jogged my memory on different things what they remember.
Because I'm saying at the time...
That's why I'm giving you...
He didn't think anything of it. Right.
You ever see some local band?
It was the most important thing in our youth, because it was the very first time the youth of the village had music for themselves. Otherwise it was dance bands or stuff like that, like Glenn Miller stuff, that kind of thing, not youth music. And that was the very first time, that's why it stood out.
Okay.
Did you read that book? I don't know if you read any of these books. The Day John Met Paul?
I think I've seen it, yeah.
It was written by one of the guys in the Quarrymen?
Which one then, Gary?
I think so.
He was here yesterday.
He was?
He was playing in the hall yesterday.
He was? Oh, that's great.
Good old them.
I saw them 2 years ago, the Quarry Man.
Oh, wow.
All he's done is gone taller.
Schedule went south that window about an hour ago.
Well, it's great that you do this.
It was fine until we stepped on.
Everybody appreciates the fact that you do this.
Really. I have nowhere else to be now. I buried my wife here.
Oh, you did? Sorry about that.
So I'm closer to her here than anywhere else.
Yes.
In the family grave. Otherwise,